CYoga, and we're going to play with CYoga headstands. And as with everything in CYoga, headstands, there's a complete integration with the body and with the surroundings, which is obviously including the ground and the space internally and externally. We're going to start in a really simple way. This is quite a new camera, so you might only see parts of my body, which can be quite useful as well. But I'm going to start standing now, and I'm connecting with my feet, my big toes, little toes and heels, inner arch pushing down and outer arch pushing into the ground, acknowledging the ground. And as I push through the ground, I go hello ground, and the ground is coming up through me, through the soles, going hello, hello. And it's lovely, it's like this complete connection, pushing into the ground and hello. You can't help but be positive and optimistic when you're getting such a lovely greeting back. Pushing down, feeling that energy, which is hello, 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 and it's like hello. It's like this high energy comes back. And it's going to be very similar for our headstands. But you can understand with the headstand, it's not going to be the feet on the ground. That's why it's called a headstand, it's the head. So even if you don't really know much about yoga, or anything really, it doesn't matter. We're playing with headstands now. What is yoga? It doesn't matter. At this moment, we're going to concentrate on something called headstands, and I'm going to show you what a headstand is firstly, so we know we're on the same page. This is a headstand. Hello, headstand. The board looks great right now in this position, as it always does. Okay, coming down from the headstand. And how we're going to start is with our connection to the earth, the floor, and top of the head, for this particular headstand version we're going to do. Now we're going to greet the top of the head, which is going to be in contact with the ground in this case, and to get that particular place of our body's awareness, what you do is this is the heel of your hand, you're putting it between your eyebrows, which is your third eye space, and it's where your middle finger comes to. So that's going to now, or in the next step, be in contact with the earth. At the moment it's in contact with my fingers. Head's going hello fingers, fingers are going oh hello top of the head, fontanelle in little kids, fontanelle in everyone. The soft spot for babies. Okay, so there's a step for everyone. The first step is like this complete connection, pushing into the ground and hello. You can't help but be positive and optimistic when you're getting such a lovely greeting back. Pushing down, feeling that energy, which is hello. It's where that middle finger comes to, and that's going to be my connection with the earth. Right now. Well, not now, but then. Whenever that was. Okay, that's the essence of CYoga, but that's another, that could take another while, or just now. So yeah, that's the part that's going to be connected. Place that part, somehow, somewhere, you can use your hands on the ground. Just checking with how that feels for you. Now if you want to take it a step further, I'm going to hold my elbows, bringing the elbows to the ground, forearms on the ground, fingers spread, extended, and I'm going to now place the tip of my head between my wrists before moving my hair. After moving my hair. Tip of the head down, and the next step, if you want the next step, is to lift the knees off. So now I'm pushing down through my hands, through those fingers, just as I was pushing through my feet, if you can remember that, if it ever existed in some sense. So I'm walking the feet forwards towards my elbows. That may be all you want to stay at, or that might be where you want to stay. It doesn't matter, wherever you are is good. You might be just watching this video going, okay, how fun is this? I'm on the train, wherever you are. Imaginary. You can imagine yourself anywhere. You're bringing yourself anywhere. I'm here, and I'm now going to lift one leg, and the leg lifts up. And what I'm doing when I lift the leg is making it like a hose pipe, where I suddenly push all the water through, a powerful hose pipe, and the leg is going to go ding, and the energy is coming from here just below the ribs, around my Uddiyana Bandha, and extension. So they're pushing through my forearms and sending it up through here, and then through the leg, and it's that energy pushing through those forearms, coming through that leg, powerful leg, allowing the energy to come through, which is now bringing me up into a headstand. Okay? If your legs aren't so flexible, you might be able to see the foot in your gaze. Hello, foot. Hello, so nice to see you too. Okay, and then if the same thing can happen again, except I'm going to have to engage more of my back muscles and my core to come up because I won't have the distance of the split. But that's okay as well. So playing with whatever version you want. Just like this, like this, like that, like that, like that. It's all good. Now just to take it a step further, I mean what it really is just playing with the perspective of where your head is. Where is your head in relation to your body now? Is it up? Is it down? Does it depend on what your up and down is? Is it here? Are my hips behind? So just feeling the space around you and just seeing how do you hold your head. If you're like this, is it back? Is it forwards? Jutting forwards? Is it up? Looking up? Is it looking down? Having these space to play with where your head is in space. So then even my head like that, that can be a headstand. This is a space. I'm pushing against that space. It's a headstand in some way. I'm engaging the top of my head. I'm engaged with my head. Okay, so it's up to you. I'm going to end with playing a friend of mine's song because I just love it. And I'm just playing. Big.